Hello everyone, this is Dansparce, and today we are finally getting into our Dragon Age Origins Let's Play. Now before I start, I would like to thank Meeb Cat for their suggestion to play as a female dwarf rogue commoner, which is what I shall be doing. Now I'm choosing this one because they are the only one who, at the recording of this video, left a suggestion. So if you don't want to see a female dwarf rogue commoner, well, maybe you should have left your suggestions. Now shouldn't you have? Anyway, let's get started. Before I start, very quickly, I am going to not talk over the opening intro. However, any other sort of cinematics or dialogue I might talk over. I'm not the kind of person who just wants to sit and let the game audio play. I don't want this video to get flagged at any point or anything like that. This Let's Play, I mean, to get flagged. So if you're looking for a Let's Play where there's very little dialogue from the player, go find someone else, because I'm going to be talking a lot. There will be subtitles, though. In case you're interested. Well, so anyway, let's get started. Dragon Age Origins.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Okay, so that's the backstory. The background you select will determine which is 16 button. Alright, we already know this. I already went through this character creation stuff in my episode 0, or part 0, whatever it's called. So yeah, let's make our character, and I think that's going to be the main thing of this video. So we're going to do female, dwarf, rogue, and commoner.
Greetings.
And then let's go ahead and customize the character, shall we? Okay. Just see the presets. Maybe there's something we can start with and work from. I kind of like her. So let's go ahead and just use her as a base. Skin complexion. I'm thinking having her be a little haggard, a little older. This skin tone always grosses me out. It's supposed to be like a yellowish tone, but it always looks green to me. It looks sickly. You know, they live underground, so I think pale white makes the most sense because they never get any sunlight. Not really into the makeup, so let's just get rid of it altogether. Lip color, maybe something like that, and then we can make it a little bit lighter. Eyeshadow, the eyeshadow is fine, but I think I'm going to make it a little bit lighter as well. Tattoo. Now, you'll learn this as we play the game, but all dwarf commoners start with a tattoo on their face. They get a tattoo on their face. It's sort of their identifying mark. So when I play a dwarf commoner, I like to have the tattoo. You can choose not to have it, but I think it doesn't work storyline wise. And I think I'm going to choose this one. And for the color, I think I'm going to go with sort of a bluish color. And then hair. Now she's a rogue, so she would want her hair kind of short, I would think. Doesn't want it to get too much in the way. So I like these little buns in the back. So I think I'm going to choose those. Hair color. I'm thinking sort of a maybe red. I think red could work. Eyebrows. Kind of bushy. Oh. Sorry about that. I have an update. The eyebrow color also red. Eyes. Oh, that's really freaky. I kind of like these. They're sort of... Oops. They're sort of plain and empty and void of emotion. Let's make them a little bit bigger. Eye spacing, let's put them a little bit closer together. The height, the height's fine. Eye color, maybe sort of a greenish color if I can find it. Where'd it go? I think that's green, can't really tell. Brow depth, maybe out just a little bit. Brow height, maybe down just a bit. Now nose. I kind of like this nose. I think that kind of works. Nose size. Yeah, the nose size is fine. The depth. Yeah, that's fine. The height is fine. The nostril width is fine. Yeah, everything I think is fine with the nose. Tip depth. Maybe we can Okay, let's bring that in a bit. Mouth. I think her mouth looks fine. Jaw and cheeks. I want to change her jawline just a bit. Where can I change? Let's make her chin a little wider. And then I'm thinking her... Now let's decrease the cheekbones. Make them a little bit more full, her cheeks. Her neck looks fine to me. Her ears look fine to me. Maybe we can thicken up the neck just a little bit. So we have her portrait. Her background maybe can be something like that. Her expression. Oh my. How about let's That's a pretty funny expression. Let's keep it like that. Now, the voice.
No, it is gone.
How do you do?
Greetings. Ah, that didn't work. Greetings. Charmed. Greetings. Oh, my spell! What does it take to kill these things? You're in my way. Goodbye. Don't be foolish.
I think violent works. And then her name's Natia. But I'm thinking something else. How about... Dan? Or how about Dani? That works. And then... next. Now I'm thinking... she's a rogue, so we're definitely going to need some dexterity, as well as I think some cunning. Maybe a little bit of willpower, some strength, and a bit more dexterity. Now I definitely want to try to do some improved stealing. I always like to go for stealing, because stealing is fun, especially when you're a rogue. And then, speaking of stealing, something that's always good, deft hands and stealth. Always good things to start out with when you are a rogue. You know, and I'll do the dual weapon and archery stuff later, but this is the kind of stuff I like to do. At least on the console version, so hopefully it will work out for me on this version. So, play. And we are going to play on the easy difficulty. And the reason I'm playing on easy difficulty is just so the game goes a bit smoother, so we don't have to repeat too many parts. And if I feel like it's too easy, I'll definitely ramp up the difficulty. But for now, just easy is fine. Remember, this is also the first time I'm playing it on the PC, so I need to get used to the controls. I think it'll be easier on easy.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
Well, that's a charming backstory.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look. Something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. I don't want to do this in front of my sister.
Why not? She knows the slope of the land, don't you, girl?
What a scumbag. So, okay. He's right. Whatever it takes to get out of this cesspool. Didn't I tell you not to talk to that way to my sister? We owe you everything. Don't worry, she'll find a man or she'll answer to me. I'm thinking, let's be oh, I didn't even remember that our sister has our same haircut. I think I'm going to play my character as sort of right now. Right now, my character is still doing what she's always been doing, so she's, she's going to be kind of a hard ass, I think, at first. So, and he's my boss, so we owe you everything, Barat. We won't let you down.
Right. That's sweet. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold-capped teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
Alright. So, if you're a little confused, what's going on is my sister is trying to land herself a dwarven man from a caste, preferably like the higher castes. Because what happens is if she has a kid with someone, with a man who is in a caste, then she and her family and the child are invited into that caste, and so they get raised up from being casteless to being in a caste. So it's good for everyone. It's a really crummy way to go about it, though. So that's what's going on. She's essentially having sex and having a kid in order to get out of this horrible poverty. Now, whether she wants to or not, that's up to interpretation, but that's the basic of what's going on. So he's telling me, or she's telling me, not to get involved. He's right, whatever it takes to get out of this cesspool. I don't like him seeing you train that way. How much more does he think you can do? You know what? Whatever it takes to get out of this cesspool.
Listen to the kid. She knows the deal you made. She keeps her head down and does whatever jobs I don't want to dirty my fist with. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free. And I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
Now, here's the one thing about the backstory I don't quite understand, is that somehow her having a kid is going to raise him up. So I don't know if he's like our uncle or possibly married our mother or something. I don't understand the family connection and why he would be raised up as well, but that's neither here nor there. And her son will call you uncle and come visit on name days.
That's what everyone likes. A casteless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
See, she's found someone. I told you we'd deliver.
It's nothing definite, but He said he wanted to see me again.
Excuse me if I don't start knitting booties. Until I do, you're the one who's going to keep paying her debts with your service to the Carta.
And what do you need me to do?
Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
You don't have to hide anything from me.
I've always tried, though. At least I've kept you from buying your future with what's between your legs. I should have told you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrimont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
I just wish we didn't have to kiss up to that cave tick.
You know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life. I need to get going before Barat comes back. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Alright. So now we are actually playing the game. Tutorial view, tactical view. The game can be played from a variety of tactical viewpoints. Use the mouse wheel to bring your camera down to exploration mode. And then we can scroll it up and down. That's neat. That's not in the console version. I do like that. While paused, you can issue orders to your character. Right-click on your desired destination. Your character now has a move order. You can issue orders in real time or while paused. Press space to unpause now. And we are saving game. And this is all the DLC I downloaded. And some other quests and things popping up. Alright, so now let's see, I'm assuming this is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go ahead and move our stealth. You know, I'm gonna be using the stealth and the stealing the most. So we're gonna go ahead and put those like that. Oh, that is very confusing. Ooh. The A and the D rotate. Well, W and S just move back and forth. That is going to be very hard for me to get used to. So let's see. There's a chest over here.
Got it.
Come on.
Now's better than later.
Come on. Open it up.
All right,
Thank you.
all right.
So inventory is I. Equipped items, okay. So it seems pretty much the same. Dagger and 6 things, alright. So it wants us to go to the inventory screen. Sorry if this is annoying, I've never played it on PC, and so I kind of need these tutorials a bit. To unequip, drag an item, back into the inventory. Okay. Throw that in there. Alright. Don't have any other weapons or anything. Okay. So let's now... Oh. I actually wonder...
I cloak my naked villainy.
Can I steal from my sister? Oh, I got an achievement. But there was nothing to steal. So, okay. Kala.
Who's that? Why are you bothering me? Rika?
No, Mother, it's Dani, your daughter.
Don't you talk to me like I'm an idiot. You think I don't know my own kid? What are you doing here anyway? Rika said you were finally making something useful of yourself.
If by useful you mean cracking skulls for a smuggler?
What? You thought you'd get a seat on the assembly? Do what you're good for. Get your head in the smoke. Your father was like that too.
At least he managed to get out of here? Huh. Let's choose that.
Aye. Left me with 2 screaming mouths to feed, not a coin on the table. Had to join the clean crew for the smoke vents. Spent 10 years in those chimneys, soot a finger thick all over my body. All for you. So, you gonna show some sordid gratitude, or do I have to beat it out of you?
Never mind. Sleep it off again.
People bothering me all the time. I've got important things to do here. Very important things.
She is a stone cold drunk. Okay. So I think before we go outside, I'm going to pause the video here. And until next time, this has been Dansparce. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or Tumblr. The links are in the description. And, so yeah, until next time, this has been Dansparce, this has been Dragon Age, and I will see you next time. Bye.